Hey, what up? What up? We are back again for another review, and today we're taking a look at Tyler Perry's new Netflix film, Mea Culpa, starring Kelly Rowland and Trevante Rhodes. So, um, so I guess I can kind of start this off by saying that I am not a huge fan of Tyler Perry's work. I respect it. I know what he's done, especially for our community. But I can't sit here and say that I sit down and watch everything that he does. Obviously, I've seen, some of his movies, but I'm not like anticipating it. Like it's not something that I'm kind of waiting on. So when this one kind of came about, I did check it out the first weekend that it dropped, and I wanted it to be great. I wanted it to be great. I think his partnership with Netflix is definitely monumental. He's a great businessman and a great filmmaker and writer, director, all of that stuff. He's done a lot, and he does things his way, which I can completely respect. But with saying that, this one, this one had all the ingredients to be good. It was shot well. It looks great. The cast is good. I think for me it just comes down to the story. The certain twists and turns that it takes, without getting into spoiler territory, just felt, I don't know, they just didn't feel like they hit the mark. And the third act to the end was just nah, and I know, it's one of those films that's kind of, either you loved it or you didn't like it so much or whatever the case may be. Um, a lot of people are pointing out, some of the sex scenes and things like that. Yeah, this one, Tyler paints his characters a certain way. If you watch his stuff, I'm not gonna get too deep into, how he paints his male characters and so on and so forth. But it's definitely, a way. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? How he writes or how he chooses to write and tell a story is his way. So for me, just looking at us from a strictly story standpoint, it had some good moments, but some of the twists and turns that it takes, just you're just like, okay. And it just didn't do it for me, man. And I was rooting for it. I was definitely wanting it to be good. I kind of went into it with like, okay, this one's gonna be good. And I get it, man. Making films is hard. It's, you can't please everybody. I've done, some films that weren't that good, because sometimes you just don't know. I've been in films that were, you know, it misses. So I get it, and I'm sure at some point down the line I'm gonna have to review my own films, and all I can do is just look at it from a fan perspective and just tell you how the story made me feel, regardless of whether I'm in it or whatever the case may be. So I try to look at these things from a unbiased lens and just from my perspective, my opinion on what I like and what I like to watch. So I watch a wide range of films. Like there's no set genre. I'm kind of all over the place. I love films. So doing these reviews and being able to kind of talk about films, and I absolutely love it. So, sometimes you want something to be good and it just doesn't turn out in that direction, and it's okay. But definitely Kelly Rowland did her thing, and Trevante, he's great in everything he does. So I'll say this. I'm looking forward to see what Tyler does next, specifically with this Netflix deal. Let's continue to see if he pushes the envelope and, what he's going to bring to the table next. I think one of my favorite Tyler Perry films. Well, I don't even know if it was his film, but when he did the he played man, what was that film? It was Morgan Freeman had played the character a couple times, and then Tyler did a movie with it, and it was good. It was actually good. I don't think he directed or wrote it, but he starred in it. Sorry, the name is slipping my mind at the moment, but lots of respect for what he does and the studio that he has here in Atlanta and the opportunities that he's providing. So trust me, that all of that is without saying. But yeah, this film was a miss for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I just didn't, like I said, the twists and the turns just didn't hit it for me. So would I recommend it? Yeah, yeah, definitely check it out. Check it out, see what you think. Again, it's on Netflix. So just check it out, see what you think, and go from there.